shit is way too It tastes like Kool-Aid, like you just drink it all day.
I know.
That's what makes you.
Okay, and welcome to the last episode of Season 1 of the Convoluted podcast. We were taking a little bit of a break. We were trying to kind of consolidate our lives a little bit, trying to do stuff. We've been really busy. Let's just go with that. We've just been really busy and kind of hard to get together. But today, as always, you have Elizabeth,
Red.
Omar,
So,
Jesus, and today we have a special guest to end it with, Auburn.
Hi.
So, there's one thing I really want to talk about. So, I was saying earlier, with Auburn's son, your son, Drayden, I was watching the season finale of Super Samurai some shit, of Power Rangers. Like the big collaboration episode. And so, I'm going to tell you this. Like I was saying, how many of you guys have seen the first couple episodes, the first couple seasons? Like everyone's here.
Everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Everyone's here for the most part.
Whether I remember it or not is another story.
That's true. So the gimmick for the season finale, was that it had all the Rangers in the big finale of this big fight. And they've done this before. You know, they've done it where they have past Rangers go into other episodes for special cameos, right? Mm-hmm. This one had everyone. And I had an issue with this.
Why?
The issue I had was some Rangers are not supposed to be in some spots.
Yeah, like the space ones?
Yeah, like the space one. Okay, that's a good one. Everyone's remembered the in Space Rangers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be also the Turbo Rangers, the Zeo Rangers, and the Mighty Morphin Rangers.
And they're the Dinosaur Rangers, the Dino Chargers.
The Mighty Morphin, that's what
Oh,
they're
Mighty
Morphin. So those guys. So when I saw all of them together, like, you guys are all the same people. Well, there's some, because some people changed over, yeah, but, like, you're two Rangers. You're not supposed to be there. There's like, that's not right.
Right.
Something's wrong there. On top of that, there's some Rangers that are from different planets, from different universes, and I was like, you're not supposed to be here. I don't care.
You can't survive here.
Yeah, there's a specific series called is it RPM? I think it's RPM.
oh, the race car one?
Yeah, there's a series called RPM. It doesn't take place on Earth. It takes place in another dimension. Exactly.
So you got people in other dimensions.
Exactly.
All together.
And I was like, wait a second.
Mind fucked.
Now that one was okay. That series wasn't too bad because it actually made fun of a couple things. Like, you know how Power Rangers jump in, and you see the explosion in the backs and everything, and when they transform, they made fun of that, and it made me laugh because it's like, okay, so when I transform, why is there always an explosion behind me?
Wow.
I never thought about that.
And they explained it like, oh, that's just the residual energy when you transform. Oh, that makes sense.
That's funny.
So it made fun of that, and I didn't mind it. But they did have, and you know when sometimes you have the Megazords that are like machines, right? And some of them have eyes, and you don't wonder why they have eyes. And the characters are like, so why does my car have eyes? Well, those aren't actually eyes. Those are extra sensors that just able to triangulate more. But the eyes, no.
It's creepy.
Huh.
Exactly, right? They were trying to put explanations to this stuff. But no, there like this whole... I like the idea. The idea of having all the Rangers together is cool. I like that. I'm not dissing on that. It just bugged me as a person who's watched it for so long.
That there was like triples of each?
Yeah, because, okay, like, Omar, you were telling me about Tommy, right?
Yeah, Tommy's like 6 different Rangers.
About?
He's the green one, the red one, the white one,
The black one.
the black one.
Exactly.
Probably the blue one.
And were they all there?
He was there. Yeah.
All of them?
I believe so.
Was the pink one a guy?
No.
In this series, I don't...
Because the newer ones that Drayden's been watching, I thought the pink one might have been a guy.
I'm trying to remember because I haven't seen the
Maybe.
last. I haven't seen the last 4 seasons, 4 years worth.
But did you
You
have
still live on?
This show's still
4
going
or
on.
5 of Tommy's were there?
Yeah,
Which is how.
I'll explain that, and I'll explain to Omar. And I'll explain to Omar. So let's go with the Tommy first. There was like a bunch of them. So what's interesting is that in the final battle, Tommy was in his Green Ranger, which is supposed to have lost all his power because
he like gave it to the sword, no?
What was
Or is she the one that pulled the sword?
who was that freaking Rita Repulsa? Yeah, her. It was her power ring, and she like he overused the power and took it away. That's why Tommy had to get the white power coin to turn into that one. What?
No, I just.
I don't know.
Wow. The wine hitting you or what?
No, I just saw this and it made me laugh.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah. So that's why it bugged me that. And on top of that, the scene where he like first showed up as his normal person, he had. Does everyone remember who Saba is?
No.
No. Omar.
Yeah. Is that is this from the Mighty Morphin?
Yes.
Is that dude?
The guy with the cones?
No, it's that dude with the wings, right?
No. I think you have the idea. It's his
Wait, what? Saba?
Saba. I think it's Saba or Saba.
Bedtime.
Does it really say bedtime?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, better?
Yeah, I put it on there for you to go to bed. So you have it. Why are you laughing?
You were looking at it, but I didn't think I actually set it up.
No, I did yesterday.
She set it up for you.
Yeah.
Because it records how long you sleep for work.
That's interesting. That's kind of cool. But anyways, do you remember? Okay, so
yeah, no, I know that name. I just can't think of the. Is it the guy in the damn globe?
I don't
No,
know.
that's somewhat.
come on, don't do that to the people.
God damn it!
That's Zordon.
Yeah, there you go, Zora.
You want to go up?
Saba.
You know who it is. That's what's bugging you, right? Come on, you got it. I know you have it. Come on, they're waiting for you. It's his sword. The talking tiger sword.
Stupid. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's who Saba is. So when he shows up to rescue some kid in danger, he has Saba and he saves him by, handing him. So when he shows up in the big final battle, he's a Green Ranger and like, wait a second, why the hell do you have Saba and you're not transformed as a White Ranger? Bugged me.
Junior's like this,
So yeah, that bugged me. But anyways, like I said, it was fun to watch everyone together. And that's what I'll remember that. Well, that's older than me. But yeah, that bugged me. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here's the thing. I was asking. So there's, like I was saying, there's a couple people in that show that aren't supposed to be there. Can anyone tell me the American one, the first time a Power Ranger actually died, and who replaced this person?
Like that in real life?
No, okay, there is someone that died in real life as a Power Ranger. But in the Power Ranger universe, there's a Ranger who died and got replaced with a different Ranger. There's an actual character death and replacement.
Is your finger that?
Come on, anyone?
No, right here.
Girls?
Huh? What? Sorry.
Come on, I told you. Can you remember? I'm gonna give you the hint. It's kind of the couple first seasons. There's a Power Ranger who dies and replaced. An actual death, like they actually die.
I don't remember.
The yellow?
No, that's the Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin died in real life.
Oh.
Yes. But there's a Ranger in the show who died and gets replaced. I know you guys can. Come on.
The pink one?
I need to know what
No, I think it was
color. I need color and name of the show or season.
I think it was a Red Ranger actually.
I want to see.
You say Red Ranger from what?
Third season.
Third?
It was the one where they're like, it's not a college, but
Third season. Okay, the first season is Mighty Morphin. Then they did Zeo, even though they had like a weird ninja thing in the middle.
no, it wasn't.
Ninja Storm?
No, they were the ninja. They had like ninja suits. Remember the Mighty Morphin movie?
Yeah.
They had like they had acquired their ninja powers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in between. That was in between Mighty Morphin and Zeo. That's before they got their Zeo powers. So, how about you guys?
I thought it was the third.
It's not the third. It wasn't Zeo.
Oh, then what's? I don't know. I remember like their lair was in like
Underground, wasn't it? No.
No, in like this.
What about
building.
you, Auburn? Is there a Power Ranger death that you can remember?
No, not really.
I think it was the season where they're in like a commercial building. That's their lair. And what's his name? The guy with the face.
The guy with the face
He's in the tube.
Zordon, you mean?
I don't know. I guess.
That's
And he's in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that's Zordon.
Okay.
But he's not a Power Ranger. He does.
I know, but I'm saying I think that's the season.
No,
Even though he's like in
it's not that season. Okay, you guys give up?
Sorry.
Guys done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a galaxy in Galaxy or Lost Galaxy. The Lost Galaxy
I
one.
remember that one.
The Lost Galaxy. The first
see
couple
about it
seasons.
all.
Do you guys remember the Pink Ranger in Lost Galaxy?
Oh.
Yeah, you were close. It was a Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger in Lost Galaxy.
Yeah.
The girl with glasses.
I just didn't know which one it was.
They killed her off. Rumors. But does anyone at least remember who they replaced her with?
No.
Kimberly?
No, what?
I'm just kidding.
The Kardashian?
No. If I ever see them and firing, I'll be sad.
I
I
know.
don't know. I don't remember who they replaced them.
Girls? Come on, at least a little bit. I would have thought you would have remembered.
I remember which. Oh no, that's the jungle one. I don't know.
Albert, no? Childhood's not coming back to you? A little sad.
Yellow.
I said the color. I literally said the color too.
No, my childhood's
I
like,
have the picture of her face in my head.
So, I just give it to you. So,
she had brown hair.
okay, I just saw her a little bit ago. I can't remember. But anyways, the character that got replaced was that Pink Ranger from Lost Galaxy. Rumors were that she wasn't pretty enough, so wasn't getting enough
Oh, views.
views.
It's fucked up.
Well, you think about it, it's always been that the
Sex
Pink
sells.
is
the
best. Yeah.
yeah, the pink.
Girl, the foxy brown.
So that's how, if you look at how the last couple seasons, it's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
they always have pretty
Pink Rangers.
pretty Pink Ranger female characters. So that was the thing about Lost Galaxy. Rumors were that they replaced her because she couldn't
I'm gonna look
confuse.
her up.
You do that. Who they replaced was the villain from In Space, Astronema. When she turned good, remember?
Oh yeah.
Now it clicks.
Yeah.
Hello.
And she showed up in this crossover at the end because every time they showed them in their real their normal selves, you could see that their face glowed with their helmets. What was interesting about her when they showed her, she looked at her helmet, and when they did her weird flash,
Oh, this was the jungle ones.
yeah, Lost in Galaxy.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. See, so I did know what I was talking about.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what it was. Like I said, that show really bugged me. This episode really bugged me. That guy should have won. That one,
I think she's pretty.
who? The
Yellow Ranger.
Yellow Ranger back in.
Says Galaxy.
Oh yeah, the one who was from the other
Yeah,
planet.
yeah.
There's the other thing. You see, I told you they're not supposed to be in this universe. And you know what bugged me at the end when everyone's done and Jason David Frank says, or the White Ranger Tommy, whatever you want to call him. He says good job guys. I'm glad we left it to you guys to all the new kids and okay, cool and everything. They just blow up in light and they just spread into the whole galaxy. No, this isn't right. It bugged me. And I think I saw the ones from Lost in Time or something. You remember the Time Rangers? Time Force. I think I saw those guys there too. Which also didn't make sense because they're from the future. They're not supposed to be there.
But they can time travel.
No, still no, Omar. They're supposed to be from the future. Doesn't make sense.
They time travel.
The only other cool thing about that Super Ninja Force or whatever samurai thing
So
was
she got replaced by her.
yes. You see?
So she was replaced by her.
Which was kind of cool idea because they brought back the main villain from In Space to. That's kind of cool. I like that idea, but yeah, I don't know.
Sad day.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Replaced by her.
yeah.
Everything's clicking now. Yeah.
I haven't seen their faces in a while.
Yeah, a long time.
Oh, you should see them now. You can see that some of them have aged well. Yes, for sure. Jason David Frank has. He's big in the community still. He actually did a promo for the new comic book.
No way.
Yeah, because I wish I
Nails are so cute.
I wish I read the new comic books. There's a really new cool storyline with Tommy. You know how at the end where they defeat the Green Ranger, right? And Tommy like, oh, I'm sorry guys, and he joins forces with everyone and everything. In this story, Tommy is rejected by the Rangers and he runs away and joins Rita. And he stays evil.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, and in this universe, he
Didn't Rita create him though?
yeah, but he gets rejected by the Power Rangers, so he had like, what do I do now? What do I turn to? So he goes back to Rita willingly, instead of being mind controlled. And so like, yeah, I'll do what you say. And they needed the power of the White Ranger and shoot, what was the name? Jason. Jason was the Red Ranger at the time. Jason was gonna take the mantle of the White Ranger because they needed the power from that. But just before he was able to take the power, Tommy was able to snatch it and fuse it with his Green Ranger powers, and he became this overlord, and he took over the whole planet. Yeah, and he ends up killing all the other Power Rangers, and he rules Earth.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a cool storyline, right? Here's the cooler part now.
That's intense.
Yeah, what's interesting about that storyline is that now that he conquered Earth, he something happened, or like, you know, story plot twist, and he rips a pocket dimension, and he accidentally falls into the normal, I would say the original Power Ranger, and he lands where Tommy did join, and now they're fighting. They're fighting the Normal Rangers with this superpowered evil Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and his army, because he's like controls the whole Earth. Like, that's cool. I like what they've been doing. I'm a little worried a little bit because does anyone at least remember who owned Power Rangers before?
No, but
Not at all. Who?
It starts with an S.
I just saw it. I know what you're talking.
It's like it's always been there, but you just
Yeah.
didn't know. You never notice it because technically that's what it is.
Is it owned by Is it?
Come on.
Sony?
No.
No. They might be Japanese, but they're not owned by Sony. They would have had better production value. I'm not gonna lie, the production value is always like, damn, this animation
I
sucks.
don't know. Tell me.
Omar, you gonna
Guess.
as he Googles it,
Stupid Google.
it's Saban.
There you go, Saban.
Saban.
Yeah.
Saban owned them.
Yeah.
Saban owned them. They just sold it to Hasbro a couple days ago. Hasbro owns the name, license to everything.
Dang.
Guess how much it cost them?
I don't know.
Give a good
7.8.
8
No.
point what?
7.8
What?
mil.
Okay, you say that. 7.8 mil.
I'm gonna put 5 billion.
Billion?
Oh, not million. Let's go million. I guess.
5
I
mil?
put at least like 13 mil.
13? Okay,
5 mil.
5 mil?
7.8 or something.
7.8. Okay, you guys said it. And you?
13.
13? They bought the Power Ranger franchise, plus a couple little things in there too,
That's a pretty big franchise.
for $500,000.
Wow,
Half a
that's
million
it?
dollars?
Oh wait, wrong way. $500 million.
Oh.
Oh, I was like $500,000. That's not
No,
much.
no.
Well, that's pocket change
No.
that we don't have.
Yeah.
$500 million.
So I was close.
You were closer than us.
You were close. If we were playing that Price is Right,
Yeah.
who gets closer without going over?
Auburn would have won the million.
Yeah, sorry, I was wrong. Sorry. Anyone listening, sorry. But no, yeah, it was like $500 million. They bought all that franchise stuff. Which is
That shit for cheap.
I would want that money.
so it's
I
interesting.
would think it would be worth a lot more.
But we also did really lowball it.
Like, I don't want to sound like I believe in them too much. No, they're worth a lot of money, or to them there. But I think about it, toy properties and shit.
They've been around for fucking.
So yeah, $500 million. But I'm glad that Hasbro owns it. Hasbro owns a lot of companies. If you think of a lot of franchises. They own Transformers.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hasbro owns the license to that.
Damn.
They own what do they own?
That's a lot of merch.
Oh, what do you think? Hey, if this might be a chance for them to do a crossover with Transformers, Power Rangers and Transformers.
That would be dope.
Oh, okay. So I'm here. Okay, I'm hearing.
I wouldn't like that.
Okay. So I'm seeing two no's from Omar and Auburn, but Elizabeth, yeah.
I don't think I would
Okay. So
You can't mix that.
Okay, so you two give us a reason why you feel they shouldn't do that. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Omar, why shouldn't they do a crossover?
Because you need to keep that shit separate.
They just shouldn't.
It is what it is.
Can I tell you why they should?
Stay in your lane.
Okay, I think you and me have the same idea a little bit.
I don't know.
I guess I'll get it if it was cartoon wise, but not like real life.
Live action.
I think live action.
Live action. Come on, look at.
They'd probably be dope in like 3D, but other than that, like I don't think that they should be.
I think it would be really dope because then they would like need help, like protecting the humans while they're like defeating the
Villain. Just say
what
villain.
are they called? No,
Decepticons.
Decepticons. So there's Power Rangers working with
Autobots.
Transformers. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And then you got the evil Power Rangers
now you
working
have-
with the evil Transformers.
No, that's just too much going on.
You're gonna have over here, what's his face, Megatron go against.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's still alive.
Somewhere.
I know, somewhere in the world. Remember the last one? Well, I haven't seen
I
the
still haven't
last
seen
one.
it.
I still have not seen all. You see, here's the thing.
And I have it.
You know what's funny is a lot of people don't like the Transformer movies. They just watch them just because they're
Wait.
fun.
The last Transformer movie?
Don't spoil it. We haven't watched it.
Okay.
But no, yeah, like I said, that
I see.
I don't know. I think they would be fun. It would be
Did we
fun.
have the same idea or no?
Not really. You had a better story. My idea was they would be cool to see Transformer Zords. Zords that are Transformers and they talk. Kind of like how Bumblebee and what's his name? What's Shia LaBeouf?
Oh, they talk.
Like how they had that friendship. They
but
do
they
with
have
their
it with
Zords.
Yeah, I get it.
See? Then have your story where the villain of that one like worked with the villain of the Power Rangers and then worked with the Decepticons and all that shit. And be more global. That would have been awesome.
All my nail stuff's in.
Come on, they've done it. They've done a Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover, and that's legit. That's canon, so it's real. That always happens. So no matter what,
Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers.
yeah. You remember that episode? Okay, does anyone remember that episode?
Woo-hoo-hoo! I almost ate shit.
Damn, the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles episode.
No, I don't remember it.
God, what's up with you two? It was
I smoked a lot of weed in my day.
It was in space, right?
The ones with the ninja, not the ninja, with the like jungle suits.
No, it was in space. I believe it's in space. Because everyone from Earth was excited except who was the Red Ranger in space? Like Xander or something?
Something like that. Alexander?
Something. For some reason, I still remember these people's names.
I know, and it's like weirding me. I'm just like, how the fuck do you remember all their names?
But anyway,
In space, yeah.
in space, yeah.
Mhm.
So they did a crossover. So that means that it's a legit thing.
But it was like real life, not like
live action.
Like-
And it was the ones from the movies too. Those costumes.
The original Mutant Turtle?
Yeah, look, there's a picture right there. Yes! Look, her mouth just dropped.
Damn. Can we YouTube that episode? That'd be cool to watch.
Well, it's on Netflix.
it's on Netflix, cabrona.
But no, yeah, you see.
Mama, you remember that movie that you said I couldn't watch because it was in Chinese?
Yeah?
I can watch it now because it's in English.
Okay.
What movie was he talking
I
about?
don't know, some fucking movie in Chinese he kept trying to watch, and I was like, you don't understand that you can't watch that shit?
But no, yeah. So that's legit. Here's an interesting thing. They just recently they did another crossover, not Power Rangers, but the Ninja Turtles did a crossover with Batman.
Power Rangers?
No,
Oh,
Ninja Turtles did a crossover with Batman.
it makes sense.
Yes.
'Cause
Omar's
they're under-
confused right
'cause
now.
they're under the sewers and stuff.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
They go into his lair and they find him. And then they're like, oh no, it's Batman. And then they're like, oh, let's be friends. Oh, okay, let's fight evil together.
Is that how that would be?
I like how you made the Ninja Turtles all like Italian.
What was that? And get
Like
some
pizza?
pizza.
Exactly. I would like to incorporate the pizza with some ketchup.
Oh.
Okay.
'Cause that's how I eat my pizza.
Okay. Bigger picture is that means they're part of the same universe. That means
Oh!
that means that means
Oh!
that means the Power Rangers can one day jump into the Batman universe / Superman everything.
How did you
Flash.
know that was on the
Part of
ground
Justice
back
League?
there?
I was
Yes.
drunk when I
That's
put it
one
there.
day that can happen. That can happen because they actually did that happen. Someone Google that really quick.
What?
Power Rangers and Batman. Someone just really quick. I think that did actually happen.
Omar, Google.
I put my phone on charger.
I think that actually did happen. I can't remember. It might be a dream I had. But it's possible now because it's canon. And there's a whole bunch of weird stuff happening in the Power Ranger comic book right now. With dimension hopping and shit. And this all came just from watching the last season finale of the Super Samurai shit. Or not Super Samurai, Super...
Power Rangers and Batman?
Wait, did I bring my
Yeah,
phone?
Power Rangers and Batman. It should be something. Hopefully it's something.
Hmm?
I hope it is. That'd be so cool. And now it is part of something.
Where'd you find your charger?
It's my purse. It's on the bottom under the Red Bull. The question is now where's my phone?
Is it a thing or no?
Wait, that's your phone.
no.
That's not your phone.
No.
Let's see here. Please be a thing.
Oh, that's so strong.
What?
Come on.
Wait, I think it is a thing.
Is it? No.
Yes, it is a thing.
Let's look my YouTube.
How come I
Real
don't remember?
fast.
Because it just came out in the comic book.
Oh,
So we can see if that-
Yes, it is a thing.
so it's gonna happen.
Oh Lord.
There's the comic book cover right
Oh,
there.
good.
Look, there's the comic book cover. Yeah, we found those really good. See that? There's a comic book cover.
Where's your keys?
Oh, that's dope. Look.
Oh, that might be alright.
So that's sick. So they did cross over. There we go. That's sick. So okay, here's another reason why it's good that Hasbro owns the rights to Power Rangers. Is Hasbro has a lot of they have a lot of pull in the works of animated series. They could make an animated Power Ranger show.
I'm surprised at all the things they haven't made. There's no animated series of Power Rangers?
As far as I know, no, not in America. Not in
That's
America.
weird.
Remember, the Power Rangers is a Japanese thing.
Yeah, exactly. I figured they would make it into some animated series.
Question is right now is, should we drink another bottle of wine or should we?
It's up to you, girls. You girls, I'm drinking my thing, and Omar's podcasting.
Did you want another one?
No.
Nah, he's gonna finish up the. But no, yeah,
I'm good.
I think there might be, but I'm not sure. But no, the Sentai, what are they? Fuck, I don't know what they're called in Japanese. Super Sentai, I think. There's a cool thing about that episode is they have, or that series is that they show you a couple of Rangers that we never get to see in America, and you get to see some of their powers, and
cool.
oh, that's cool. I don't know who that is. They look cool. And then some costumes I can see you're a Ranger, but I don't like your costume. But there's a new series coming out next one, though I think it's the first series for Hasbro owning them. It's called Beast Morphers. Google that really quick. It's called, the next one after this one that's happening right now. It's called Beast Morphers. And I'm okay. It kind of makes me want to think back of some interesting stuff.
Reminds me of raviolis.
Why raviolis? I was thinking Beast Wars of Transformers.
Or Beatles. What's that called? Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
What is the
What is it
Beetle
called?
one?
What's the official title?
Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
What's the Beatles again?
Oh, you're thinking of
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs. Auburn, get over here. Do you remember Beetleborgs? Do you remember the song of it?
That name sounds familiar, but what is it?
Come on, you gotta remember. I remember.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Think about it.
I can picture it in my head.
picture a song.
Yeah, like the theme.
You
the
think
theme.
I can do it really quick.
These guys look like they're in the future.
Let me see their images. I want to say I haven't seen their new costumes yet. That's kind of cool actually. I don't mind that. It's like big bad Beetleborgs. Something. That's as much as I got from that. What is that? That was a fun series too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't remember. I think they were a Super Sentai 2 thing. Before whoever owned that company just took the rights to those costumes and turned it into its own thing. I think I should look that up. Auburn, do you remember Beetleborgs?
No.
God.
I don't remember anything.
Oh shit!
That's as much. You know that?
Yeah.
Now you do?
Seeing it, yeah. I just don't ever remember like names of anything.
Yeah, I can remember their names. Obviously, there was like this little girl. There's like this little girl who like had super strength. They could transform into beetles too, if I remember right. If they said bug out, if I remember right. Right? They could transform into little bugs once they said bug out. But anyways, yeah. Can anyone remember their most favorite 90's cartoon? Off the top of their head right now.
Cartoon?
Yeah.
Cartoon.
Not live action like the Power Rangers. Cartoon.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold, that's a good one.
Wild Thornberries.
Well, you're sticking Nickelodeon. Okay.
Mine, 90s.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls.
Scooby-Doo.
That's a good one.
Powerpuff Girls was good.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
I like how Omar went to like the 70s.
What I was thinking. What did you say?
Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
Scooby was the shit though.
I'm not gonna lie, Scooby-Doo
I
was
was
good.
thinking of
But it's okay. I'll
PB&J
accept it.
Otter.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
PB&J Otter.
What is that?
Oh god.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember that.
Remember the they weren't
Teletubbies.
squirrels. What were they?
Otters?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
There was a purple one and a brown one.
PB&J Otters. Fuck. What was the storyline about?
They lived in the water. Like, let me just show you. I don't fucking know.
I like how we went. Like, I'll accept Scooby-Doo. That's classic. That's a classic show. I'll accept Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. That's
Tom and
also a 70s
Shit was
show.
the shit.
Looney Tunes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, dude, those are classic. Anything. Think of
Looney
anything.
Tunes.
Looney Tunes. That's also a
I
70s
love
thing.
Looney Tunes.
Because think of anything that has senseless violence. Because they can't show that now. That level of violence, where you have cats being cut up into pieces.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was good.
Cat Dog was the shit.
Fuck, I remember that song.
That was the shit.
Fuck. I know the show, but I don't remember anything about it.
I remember watching it.
I remember watching. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I remember watching it, but I can't remember anything about that
And that
show.
one bear.
Oh my gosh, which one? Freaking
Smoke it back?
no,
Yogi Bear?
It's got like a little sister.
Little Bear.
Not Little Bear.
Oh no, Little Bear didn't have.
No.
What about Franklin?
Franklin's a good one, but she's
That was
thinking.
a really good one. I'm talking about the bear.
I'll say
with
we'll
the
go
turtle.
back. Turtle? Franklin?
Bears,
Okay, we'll go
four
back. We'll
bears.
go.
Oh, the Berenstein Bears.
Don't.
The
Let's not go in.
Berenstein Bears?
I don't think it's Berenstein
Was
Bear.
it that?
I don't know. There's a mom.
It's
and dad,
Bernstein
and
Bears,
sister.
so
No,
that-
Berenstein.
And they had I had on the little Nintendo, little 64 thing. Not 64, but what's that little shit? Game Boy. The Game Boy, they had a little thing. It was a bear game. I used to watch the show. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. That was my game.
While she tries to figure this out.
I want to freaking look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay, she looks that up. Franklin was Nick Jr. show.
Yeah.
It was a Nick Jr. show. It was based off a book, children's book,
I Googled the
where they
bears.
had Franklin the
bear
little
with a good
turtle.
boy.
Leo will look up Franklin the turtle. It was, I don't know how much. Okay, you didn't watch much Nick Jr. shows, right?
Bernstein Bears, but I'm not
I
sure.
didn't really watch so much cartoons.
At least you watched some good ones. That's all that really matters.
Oh, you know what I liked? Out of the Box.
I don't know what that is at the top of my head.
Little Bear.
Well, we did say that.
Yeah, but there was another one though.
Okay, show him Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah, we did say Little Bear. You remember Little Bear?
Oh my gosh! You know what?
That's what we called Chris. That's what we called Chris before.
Yeah, my absolute favorite in the whole fucking wide world. I would wake up so early for this every Saturday.
Okay, let me guess what it is.
Okay, guess.
Okay, give me some hints. Just a couple little things. I can't.
I can't because that's gonna give it away.
Just a few things. Just those little hints. Not like
for time.
Lint, dust.
Is it okay? Cartoon or anime or live action?
Fuck.
It's live action.
Oh, then it's
Oh
fuck.
yeah, the Berenstain Bears.
Told you.
It's fuck. Molly's Big Couch.
No, it's the big comfy couch.
Fuck.
I loved the big comfy couch.
Hey.
Like you guys have no idea.
She did. She would hate me if I made her miss it.
I loved it. The stupid clown on the floor with the clock.
She would do the stupid thing with her arm. That's how she exercised, with the clock. Okay, show him a picture.
Oh, Arthur. Oh my gosh,
Arthur.
Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales.
Not a PBS.
I showed that to Drayden.
Not a big PBS fan.
Bear in the Big Blue House. That was a good one too.
I hated that stupid dragon.
Bear in the Big Blue
Dragon Tales
House.
was a shit.
Dragon Tales wasn't too bad. I actually remember it.
Dragon Tales.
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, the Proud Family.
Proud
Proud
Family.
Family.
That's a good one too. I'm sorry they didn't make that far,
Yeah, I know.
but it was.
Boy
that was
Meets
good.
World. That one's a classic. So
Classic.
Full House.
Wait. Now we're getting out of cartoons.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
sure.
I thought card. But Lizzie McGuire though.
Oh shit!
You're going into that
I
generation
always
where you had,
wanted to
what was
fight
it? You had
like Gordo.
Lizzie McGuire. You
Oh,
had
Chipmunks. What were they called?
which one? There was
Chippendale.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers,
Mhm.
and then you had fuck. Now I can't remember the other Chipmunks. Fuck. There's another show with
Oh,
them.
shaking his head like we're all crazy.
No, not a big Disney fan either, huh?
What other ones did I watch? Madeline.
Madeline was a good one. It was about
Madeline.
it's based off a book. It was about this little French girl. She was like the shortest, youngest little one, and she would go on like these little adventures. I like the art style because they took it right out of the book.
Yeah.
Show them a picture. And she had this very like really nice accent to the whoever did the voice acting for that. It was nice, calming. You could just watch an episode here and there. Yeah, and there was like a whole bunch of girls and stuff.
I used to like that roly-poly-oly shit.
Yeah, me too.
Is that weird 3D animated one?
I don't know. He used to roll and shit. He was like mechanical.
Yeah, I think I know what
Is he not mechanical?
something. He's from a different. He's another planet.
Out of the box from 1998 to.
Let me see out of the box. What is out of the box? That's not animated, so I couldn't remember.
Oh! Remember why? Yeah.
I used to love Zoom. You guys ever see that?
Is that the one with the? No,
Is
that's
that the?
They did
I don't think that's the
little
lemur
sign
one.
Thing. Oh, I like the lemur one.
That's the one I was talking about. What's that one?
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo!
Yeah.
I like how Omar.
Oh, the Reading Rainbow. I used to love that shit.
The more you know. Insert clip here. It's like that weird little music.
I like when they did the letter of the.
What was
deer.
the cat one?
I want Omar
Remember
to play.
the cats? I've always wanted that cat. We're from the cat show. Oh my gosh, they were
The
from China.
Aristocats?
No, I love that show. I know what that is. Not a show. That was a movie. The show. What the fuck
Okay,
is
that's
that
all.
show?
What show are you saying?
Which one?
I don't know, the one you just said because they're going like crazy right now.
The Aristocats?
That's a
No, I
that's a
love
movie.
it.
That's a good movie too.
No, what the hell was it? The cats.
I like how we went from Zaboomafoo and Omar like
Oh.
it was like that weird live action.
A good movie that I've always loved is Oliver and Company.
That is
I
a
have
good
it on
movie.
Blu-ray.
You know what's
That's my
funny? A lot of
fucking-
people don't remember that movie.
What about Pepper Jack?
That's my favorite. I don't remember that at all.
No, I like that one because he was like. What's funny? He was like it was a twist to. Oh, Pepper Ann!
yeah!
Pepper Ann! It's Pepper Ann!
Sorry,
Like
Pepper
Ann!
Jack.
Pepper-
I'm
like,
thinking
it's
I was like, I don't remember that.
Pepper Ann.
It's like Pepper Ann, something.
Kim Possible.
Oh, I love Kim Possible.
When I think Pepper Ann, then I start thinking like Doug.
Oh, yeah.
Doug! I love Doug. Doug was classic.
He was a depressing human.
Well, he was more. I
like
like it. The way they designed him.
And I
was,
like the whole pencil
Oh,
drawing
the
and
Adventures
shit.
in Wonderland. You said? Is that the one that you said earlier or no?
I'm trying to think.
God, I kind of want to watch Pepper Ann now.
No.
Okay, this looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah. That is not what I was talking about. Oh no.
Oh god, that's psychedelic. Wow.
Yeah, like
Someone was
hardcore.
really on drugs then.
No, okay. Oh, what was that one show? It was kind of like Recess.
Oh, you know which one I like too?
I
What's
love
the girl?
Recess.
Recess was
What's
a good
the
show.
girl with the red Carmen something?
Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, that one. I like that one.
Yeah,
too.
it's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Winnie the Pooh classic. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Hey, yeah, did everyone see the new trailer for the Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, there's a.
This one?
He looks
Yeah.
adorable.
What
love
is it?
this one.
Roly poly something?
Roly Ollie, what is it?
Roly Poly Oly.
There it is. That's such a simple name. I can't remember it. No, there's a trailer for the new Winnie the Pooh. He looks really nice. A lot of people are calling on knockoff. What's that bear movie that came out earlier this year? Paddington.
Oh.
There's a movie called
Paddington Bear?
Yeah.
Jaden likes Paddington.
It's a
Yeah,
good.
he does.
Okay,
He
okay.
tried to
Omar,
watch it the other day. I mean, yesterday. But we don't have it.
I would say, I'm really
What's
not on
the
Netflix. It should be on
It's
Netflix.
on Netflix.
First one, it should be on
It's on
Netflix.
I don't know.
It's on
I
Netflix.
didn't see it.
If there's ever a movie like, for what it is,
Did
the
anyone watch
Paddington
Family
movie.
Matters?
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Family Matters.
Remember to tell me if it's live action or not because I'm really kind of fucking up.
Berenstain. It's not Berenstain. It's
Anyway.
Berenstain.
Paddington Bear is a really good movie. Like, good movie. Like, it's worth the watch. Like, no matter what. Like,
Did anyone watch this? Bananas in Pajamas?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember that well, but yes.
Yeah, I remember watching some of it.
Dang.
No, Omar. No.
This one. This is it. This right here. When you see it, you're going to be like, I remember. Ready. After this.
Bananas in pajamas. What do you mean? Okay, I see bears running. Looks like they're child molesters trying to capture kids.
This one.
Okay, wait. It's that weird Chinese one.
Chinese something, whatever. Siamese or whatever. This one.
Simon. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
What is the name of the song?
That
Show?
was a good show.
What is the name of the I know the show. I know
And
the
they
show.
kind of like lived. They were like king and queen, weren't they?
I
The little
love-
cats or some shit.
Yeah.
What was the name of the show?
Siamese something.
Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. Sagwa?
Sagwa?
I don't know. It's
Everyone who's
I'll say it.
listening, you know what we're talking. Just look up the Chinese. It was on PBS.
Sagwa.
Sagwa. That's a wait. Was that? Did they do
Love
puzzles?
this
I think they
one.
did puzzles in that. I learned a weird Chinese puzzle off that. That's a really good puzzle. Yeah, I do remember that show because I
Oh,
do.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh shit!
Come
That's
on,
a
that
fucking
was
classic.
it. That was it.
Didn't really watch that one.
He made me-
Clifford,
Yeah,
me, and Emily.
I used to read to my dog because of that fucking show.
Emily Elizabeth. Oh, my show.
Big Comfy Cat. That's what she was talking about. She's on PBS shows.
Ready. This
Trust
is
me,
my
that-
jam.
Over, that's your wife.
Comfy couch.
She would beg my parents for a big comfy couch. So she did that. Omar,
To watch was the Cowardly the Courage.
See?
Cowardly the Courage Dog was a good show.
That was a fucking scary show, but I loved it. That was your exercise. You used to do that.
Yes, that's what she did. Whenever that moved, she'd get on the floor and do that.
I would. I really would.
What? Did I ever seen this?
Yeah, she would do the weird and that song's iconic. Like ding.
Damn.
No, Coward the Cowardly Dog was one of those shows that
Courage, the Cowardly
Theodore
Dog.
the Tugboat.
The show was the show.
Oh, I remember Theodore the Tugboat.
yes,
Let me see. Yeah.
that was a good one. The thing with Cowardly the
You know
Cowardly
which one I
Dog,
really like too is
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm sorry,
the Thomas and
Thomas Tank Engine. That's really classic though. Fuck that, the helicopter show.
Oh
Do you
shit.
remember this
JJ,
one?
I have a funny story about JJ after we're done with Courage. So Courage is an interesting show. If you look at it
JJ
now,
the jet plane. Yeah.
I have an interesting story about that. The interesting thing about Courage the Cowardly Dog was if you look at it now, there's some really, really interesting
What about
jokes.
Zoom?
I think she said Zoom. Yeah.
Zoom.
She did say that. There's some really interesting jokes and metaphors in there. If you look at it now, it's like really messed up as a kid.
Like, just inappropriate all around.
Yes.
You can send Zoom and
like you wouldn't like when you were a kid. You just laughed and like, huh? What? Okay.
That's like watching SpongeBob as a kid.
Oh yeah, SpongeBob. I'm surprised SpongeBob is still going.
The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
Simpsons is super classic. I don't know.
Simpsons.
I don't know. I haven't seen The Simpsons in the last 5 years.
Never liked them.
That was the one show
Really?
my dad actually let me watch with him.
Never liked them.
None of them. I remember watching the original shows where there was like people like literally having
This is your reading
Child-
rainbow shit?
marital affairs and
That's
stuff.
reading rainbow.
It was real stuff. I don't know about it now. I don't know. I don't even know why they're still going. There's only one time I watched The Simpsons once a year is for their Halloween special. Their Halloween of Tree House of Terror. That's the only reason because they do fun ones. Now the story about JJ,
South Park.
that's good too. That one I'm glad is still going here and there, but they're also getting a lot of. They're getting
I
really.
loved Barney.
Who doesn't until he became a rapist?
Is that Boomer food?
He was a rapist, right?
Omar, Google if Barney was a rapist at one
No.
point.
Yeah, he was child molest, whatever.
Something. Look it up
One
real
of
quick.
them was or something.
That was Barney. That was a.
Barney is different people.
Google it
How
really quick.
pissed were you when they changed the guy for Blue's Clues? Because that was
Oh
fucking
yeah,
pissed.
that fucked me up.
Ruined it.
Okay,
That
what was
That was
the
his
name?
brother.
What was his name? What was the name? See if you guys can get it.
Steve.
Did he
Steve?
turn into a drug addict?
He was a drug
Yeah.
addict. Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
Hardcore.
But he always helped me find the clues.
I thought it was Blue who did it. Steve was just there to.
He thought he was real. The drugs helped with all the ability to make it look real.
You know what? That's all that matters. The viewers were pleased.
That's what they gave him. They made
Yeah,
him.
until they put his brother or whoever that fuck that was, and then it was downhill from there. It just wasn't the same.
Did you see the remaking Dora the Explorer in a different fashion?
Dora the Explorer.
What was
She
there?
has cousins and shit up in there now. What's it? Diego, go.
Oh yeah.
Right?
But they did a whole. They changed her look and everything. Now she's all modernized, has flowing hair and stuff.
What, they got her in a fucking
Woo!
basket now?
Check it. Go ahead. Google it.
Look at these
Who was the rapist of Barney?
Put Barney the rapist or what?
No, that's weird.
Do Barney Scandal, right?
Yeah.
That's a close
show or whatever.
Barney Show Scandal or something. It should pop up. Like, have you guys seen the scandal with Elmo?
No, but I loved Elmo.
I can tell you a little story about Elmo.
The Garbage Man. Muppet. No,
They are Muppets. They're considered Muppets.
but what was that show?
Sesame Street?
Sesame Street.
Oh my god, you can't remember how to get to Sesame Street. They said in the song! Sing the song now. You are punished to sing the song.
I don't remember the song.
Oh my god, someone make her sing the song.
You guys, this is what I'm saying. I don't remember everything.
Don't do too many drugs, kids. That's the point. You remember?
You remember what's that one? Bert and Ernie.
Okay, yeah,
Is that on Sesame Street?
Yes, it's Sesame Street.
I like Bert and Ernie.
I think his name was David Joyner.
The guy who child molested kids. But anyways, do you not remember the trash can guy? Libba, you know who the trash can is, right?
No,
Yeah.
trash guy.
Sesame Street. Trash.
What's his name?
It's a G.
Is it Grumpy? No.
No.
Grumpy.
No, yeah, your guys are close, huh?
Growler? No.
You guys like really close too. That's what's bugging me a little bit.
Cookie Monster Elmo.
It's your guys are close. I'll give you his title, The Grouch. Something the Grouch. Come on, you guys. I know
I
you.
don't know.
I don't know. Ask Siri.
Come on, you guys. You had Bert and Ernie. You had Elmo. You had Big Bird.
Big Bird, that big old bitch.
Come on.
Fucking wide and thing, just feathers and all. Grumpy the Grouch.
Come on. What's
Isn't it
the
Oscar the Grouch?
Yes, Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar.
Oh, he looked it up.
God damn it. We would have been here all day though.
But anyways, it was Oscar. So
Oh shit.
we had a sea emergency.
You're laughing, you dummy.
There goes that chair.
Thank God Vaughn wasn't here to see that.
But he'll hear it.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's good. That chair.
You owe us a new chair.
Yes. All right, just get us a new chair later.
Don't worry, Caesar's done it before too.
But never to that point.
How did it just...
We had a seating emergency. That is how we end the season, guys, with a snap.
Oh, wow.
Just take a seat in a new chair.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the story about what happened to Elmo. So originally, Elmo, the original voice actor for Elmo was really oops, I'll pull that away. Elmo's character was more of a annoying kid with a deep throat. Like he's like the bully trying to take toys away. That was the original. Can someone look up Can you look up the guy who voiced Elmo really quick?
No, just the video.
So
You pulling up my kids.
the guy who redid Elmo to give him that really childish, happy voice.
Kevin Clash?
Was that him? The voice of Elmo?
No. This is played by Kevin Clash, Ryan DeLong.
Oh shoot, that's one of those guys. But anyways, the guy who
I seen that Kevin Clash might have been the first one.
okay. But anyways, he redid Elmo, and he made him really popular. They made toys out of him and everything.
Oh, Junior's afraid of those toys, by the way. The Tickling Me Elmo.
He should be. Those
He
things are scary.
screamed at Christmas. It just goes, ha 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 ha.
Edgar was afraid of those too. Of a moose, though.
Yeah, Moose that laughed, he would freak the fuck out.
But anyways, so the guy, there's a documentary of him kind of he kind of grew up in the projects, got into puppetry and everything, and everyone made fun of him in high school, right?
Right.
But at the end, he
I
got
was trying to figure out how that goes. The hood and then
yeah.
puppetry.
What was he like literally ripped curtains and made his own puppets at home,
Oh damn.
and he got invited to meet who's the guy who made the original Muppets? He's the guy who like made Kermit, Miss Piggy, like the original guy. Like he got invited to go see them, work with them, and at the end of it, like his senior year of high school, you know how they used to do like most
to succeed or
Yeah.
funniest or couple.
yeah, his title was most likely to be a millionaire. At
No
the end,
way.
yeah.
Did he become one?
Well, he became
Yeah.
Elmo. Here's the sad thing. A couple of years ago to this recording, he got found out to be a pedophile.
It always happens that way. But the Muppets, I was gonna say, you guys ever have a GameCube?
No,
No,
we never
actually,
had. We
no, we
never had the GameCube. We skipped the GameCube.
Fuck. We had a GameCube and they had this thing on there called Muppets House Party. And it was probably one of the dopest games, that you could have played. My mom played it, my dad played it, we all played it together. And you had like little teams, you had to win things. I was always Miss Piggy.
Was it similar to how Mario Party set it up?
Probably.
It was like mini games and stuff, right?
Yeah, tons of mini
Yeah.
games.
So yeah,
You win.
it's how Mario Party did their things. It was a bust of Muppets done of it. That's kind of cool.
It was super cool.
What is that?
Oh god,
That's
hell no.
Lady doing her makeup.
Nothing.
That's creepy. But no, yeah, that's kind of yeah. Oh, talking about Muppets. Does anyone remember Muppets Babies?
No.
Little you have remember Muppet Babies.
Oh, Muppets.
Muppet Babies.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
God, you guys, Muppet Babies were amazing. It was like literally everyone. I remember one of my favorite Muppets was Gonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Gonzo. Who was that?
I like the pew pepe.
Oh, the weird Italian guy.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I like the guy who was like just go meep meep meep.
I hated that fucking fool, especially in the game.
Oh, more Muppets, man. Muppets.
I didn't watch it.
None of it. Not even the movies.
Uh-uh.
Like the Muppets go to Hollywood or none of them. Muppets go to space. Really, some of those Muppet movies are really good.
Oh, you're the low battery one.
Yo, battery.
But this is the shit. Hold on, this is my shit.
Alright, guys.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, so this is gonna be Omar's ending here. Ooh, Fonzie,
See?
Fozzie Bear, Fozzie Bear.
I'm gonna go to bed.
But it turns into different little games and shit.
Yeah, that's it's like Mario Party.
Yo.
They need more party games. They need more party games.
Yeah, they do, because these kids nowadays are playing all kinds of other stuff. Some little regular cartoon games will be fine.
Because they have the last. We had the last Mario Party. It wasn't that great. Remember? It was on the Wii U, and no, it wasn't that fun. I remember we used to play on the 64. We would play Mario Party all the time with everyone, but there hasn't been a good one recently, or nothing like cartoony and fun. Like we played Jack in the Box.
I got lettuce for my mom. Why? Oh, I'm making your sandwich? I'm just kidding. 2 or 1? Huh?
2 was like, ooh.
Just cut that.
Why are we talking about weird people?
I don't know. We were talking about Power Rangers. Now it ended with the Muppets somehow and pedophiles. Goddamn! Why did our childhood end up really bad at the end?
Don't ask me.
Oh, it's because we grew up and learned the behind the scenes, not the front, where we just cared about the characters. Next thing we know, we're gonna learn that SpongeBob's voice actor is actually molesting little kids, which he's not, as far as I know. To the news. But no, yeah, we had like a weird 90s talk with a little mix of stuff. Anyone wanna put something in there before we finish up this episode? Anyone want to mention something they loved, hated, want to talk a little deeper about any show that they really loved that they wonder if we watched? Because I watched a lot of cartoons.
So did I.
I watched Ranma.
My favorite was just Dexter's Laboratory.
Ranma 1/2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I know Auburn's never seen that show.
What?
Ranma 1/2.
I don't think so.
It was an anime that got shipped over to America. It was not...
Futurama.
Futurama's good.
Futurama. And the one where they have that space little family that lives up there. Yes, that's us. You know what I'm talking about?
You mean the Jetsons?
The Jetsons! The Jetsons!
You want to just go classic and go with the old Hanna-Barbera shows? That's what they were. You had the... Can anyone name any other Hanna-Barbera shows? You had the Jetsons. Think that generation. You had. I can name you a couple, but I want you to see if you can try. It was the Jetsons. You had. Omar said a couple of Scooby-Doo. You had the Looney Tunes in that generation, but there's a couple other Hanna-Barbera shows. I know you guys can name some.
But I don't know based off the company or whatever. I'm not.
I did.
Just think of that era. Those shows.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
The bread that was on the table.
This bread?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw you guys one. Ready?
Okay.
The Flintstones.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I love the Flintstones.
Any other shows in that?
Yo, that's Junior's favorite show right now.
Flintstones are good.
I love the
Those are some
Flintstones.
dirty jokes in there too.
Yeah, I love the Flintstones. I fucking love the Flintstones.
Can you name their children?
You got Bam Bam.
Pebbles.
Good job. That's all I need. The wives?
Daphne and... No, not Daphne.
No, not Daphne. Come on. I know you guys can do it.
Fuck, I just watched the Flintstones the other day too, so this is like really sad. Because literally Junior's favorite show is the Flintstones.
Come on. Name one of the wives.
Well, let the pressure go down. I'm trying to think, but...
There's so much still
One
space.
looks like Betty Boop. Betty.
One's Betty. Actually, that's interesting. I think she maybe was designed after her, actually.
She looks
Because
like
she was a little bit more bustier than the other. I was about to say
I know
it, too.
who it is, too.
What? The other one?
Well, it's a character with the same name from that 70s show, but a girl version.
What was the color of her hair?
Red.
Oh, okay.
Or orange or
Not
whatever.
Donna. What's the other one?
It's a boy.
Come on. Okay, think the intro. He screams it. Fred screams it.
Oh yeah, Wilma. Fred and Wilma.
Wait, who was she named after in the 70s shows?
No, she wasn't named after.
Oh.
I just said it sounded
No.
like Wilmer.
Oh.
Tamara.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean that. Guess not after.
Okay.
You threw me off.
I know that threw me off. So some other shows in that
bad.
generation were like Johnny Quest. I know you guys have.
I remember Johnny Quest.
Okay.
I
Wasn't a
remember
big fan.
Jeannie.
What? Genie in the bottle?
Those are live.
And-
action.
Oh, the genie! She was in. Oh my god! I used to watch it with my mom.
That's live action, right?
Yeah. They had that one, but they also had a live action one too.
Oh, no, I remember
Yeah.
that
I remember
one.
the live action. We can really dive
What
in.
about
Okay, we'll dive into live action right after this. Jabberjaw. It's a talking shark. Like and like kind of like that. Yeah, that's what he did. He was on it because
Yogi Bear,
Yogi Bear.
yeah.
and this one, the
Who was that panther?
Huckleberry Hound Show.
Yeah, Happy Hour, because there was this panther, the pink panther, like he was kind of like had this like homosexual attitude, like that. Yeah, he was really fun. The going like live action retro. Let's kind of go to the live action a little bit. So you remember I Dream of Jeannie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. I remember Live Me used because me and Liv didn't really have cable for sections of our lives.
Either did we. I don't have cable now currently, so.
But there were sections of our lives that we had no cable. All of us apparently. So we had to watch whatever was on TV, which was usually PBS.
Mm-hmm.
Or-
OPB.
Or what was it here?
OPB.
OBB?
Oh, ours was PBS.
Yeah. it was-
OPB. Yeah, we also had PBS Kids.
Oh.
Huh. Well, that was probably the general thing. And it was, anyways,
We had like 5 channels. Channel 3, 5, and 7, I think it was.
PBS was 11 for us.
Oh. Or Channel 9.
Anyways, but then we kind of got stuck with kind of the TV land shows, the retro, like I Love Lucy,
Bonanza.
Bonanza. I know what Bonanza is. I only watch it because my dad watched it.
Little House on the Prairie.
Elizabeth loved that one.
My mom and I watched it all the time.
Another show. Elizabeth, name another show. I can name a couple.
Golden Girls.
Did not watch that one.
Oh, I fucking love Golden Girls.
Oh, Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Elizabeth's like shooting me blanks right now. I'm a little sad here.
I don't know.
Do you remember Green Acres?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Green Acre Farm.
What about the Monkees?
Monkeys.
The Monkees. They were a band too that turned into a TV show. Like,
No.
ooh, we are the Monkees.
Oh, I remember that.
I know.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
It was a band full of kids, and
I don't remember that one.
they had some songs out, and then they made it into a TV show because it was that kind of, oh, you guys are popular with your music. Let's make a TV show out of you.
Oh, yep.
That's how it happened.
Look
then.
at Disney Channel now.
I think it's the verse. You guys are popular. Let's put you some music. Or
Can you
actually, it's been
sing?
like that for a while, since our time, because there was a couple Disney stars.
So Raven. Remember she had a couple songs out. Lizzie McGuire.
Ooh, do you guys hear the rumor that?
Girls. Well, it's,
Yeah. Do you remember? Have you heard the rumors they might be bringing That's a Raven back?
yeah,
As in a
they
parent?
are.
they already did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What
She's a parent.
Yeah. So they're doing the whole Full House remake thing too.
I like that. I like the Full House remake.
I haven't seen.
I think it's really overly cheesy though in some parts because they like over insinuate Full House, and it's not the same that the twins aren't in it.
And if I remember here right, they asked them, but they're like no,
Yeah, they said no.
because they want that to be the past, and I get it.
I get it too.
I get it. But
I like how they crack jokes at them though.
They know be talking shit.
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
Take
watch.
those shade.
I only watched one episode, and it's not that I didn't want to watch it. I just like, okay.
They
It's not the
like to
same.
throw their punchlines at them too. Well, what is it again? What was her thing? I always used to say it. Michelle's.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You can see what would have been okay is like a cameo and stuff. Something just a simple here, out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what they did with the. Oh, did I get all over my face?
No.
With the uncle.
Even if you put black in your face, it's gonna stay.
Oh, he's cut off.
Anyways, continue.
But they did that with the uncle and
Jesse,
dad.
right?
Yeah, Jesse. The other one too.
Joey.
Joey,
Joey.
and then the dad.
See, that's not
They're
bad.
not in it for the full show. It's like every now and then they come into it.
And that's fine. You know, that's...
But I feel like they're painting out like the girl to be like a hoe because she was in between two guys or whatever, couldn't figure out which one she wanted. She left some guy at the altar.
Whoa, I didn't know that got deep. Wait, which one? The oldest? Or the middle?
Yeah, the
Oldest.
oldest.
Okay.
And then the middle too kind of paints her to be like, you know,
Like a stupid hoe.
yeah.
Really? Because she... I remember,
Stephanie.
I know, but I remember the way they were pitching them in the show when they were growing up. It was the... You would think
smart
that
one,
the middle
the
one
dumb
would
one,
have
and the cute one. Right?
Yeah. Like the middle one would have... You would have thought she would have grew up smart, right? Because she was like the middle one and all that. But that's kind of sad that's how they ended up.
It is kind of sad. For
That makes me wonder. Maybe... That makes me wonder who are they going to bring back for... Have they announced who they're bringing back for That's So Raven?
Well, she's there.
Raven
Well,
and
they
Chelsea.
have to have Raven.
Raven and Chelsea.
and Chelsea, yeah. And
Because
then their kids.
there's a
Well,
couple...
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know
But that's
about
Because I
Chelsea,
think that the chubbier guy, I don't remember his name back then.
Corey.
Corey. I
Yeah,
think
Corey
he's
in
a
the
drug
house.
addict now.
I don't know.
No,
He's a
not
rapper.
him. Oh shit!
Wait,
Quotation rapper.
Wait. Was Corey in the house the...
Like a sequel.
Well, no, spin-off.
Spin-off.
Yeah.
Was it a spin-off?
Yeah.
So...
Because they kept the dad on there. See, I know.
So okay, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. That's the thing. Since they did a spin-off, and technically it's official, does that mean they talk about the time that Corey was in the White House?
Maybe.
Because then it would seem
They
weird.
have to. I feel like if they don't
Because-
talk about it, it's weird.
Then it's weird. Then it'll throw like us, the people who know the show, like, wait a second. Yeah, it's kind of like I started the Power Ranger thing. There's things we know since we watched it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like that's not right. It just throws us off. And for kids, they're like, "Oh, new show,"
Yeah.
and like, cool for you, but it's bugging me out.
Because they don't understand.
Kind of like how they brought back Girl Meets Boy. Come on, you guys seen that one at least?
Yeah.
Sleeping? I let them sleep. Just close the thing. So yeah, kind of like how they did Girl Meets Boy. Like, I watched some of that. I remember that a lot. The little bit you used to say Topanga.
I would have won.
Yeah. All right. So much talk.
Yeah.
So much talk.
So little time.
Till then, but yeah, we relived our memories a lot. There's a lot of shows I don't remember.
That's
that I
kind of cool of remissing. Now I want to go on Hulu. Who's got some of this good shit on here? I've been watching Dexter's Laboratory, and Drayden's like, "Mom, I like this show. How come you never showed it to me?" I was like, "I didn't know they had it on here." Now I watch it, and he's like, "Are you gonna pause it when I leave the room?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm watching this. This is my show. That's really my show."
Yeah, that's what's sad. There's a lot of good cartoons that they won't bring back. Like, you would have to get Boomerang, if I'm right, to show little kids when they're watching TV.
Right.
Now you gotta put it on.
Do you know why they don't have Hey Arnold anymore? Did you ever hear why?
No.
I researched why. So, Hey Arnold is based on a true story of a kid that had a deformality that made his head kind of shaped differently. It wasn't shaped like a football,
Dang.
but it was shaped differently. Who lived in a walk-up just like he did, and his parents were actually very, very old and poor, and they made it seem like he lived with his grandparents. Well, the person who was writing the story was like someone who lived down the road or someone who knew him from some way. Didn't tell them that he was writing a show off of him, and it's illegal to make money off of someone else's misery or someone else's thing without their signing and approval.
So how did they find
So
out?
they canceled the show. I don't know how they found out. I don't remember, but
They
I read about it.
They probably
But,
said something, spoke up.
But yeah, so a lot of the things that are actually in the show are based on true events that had happened in his real life.
Wow.
And they based it off that. And that was like one of my favorite fucking shows.
That was a really great
And he
show.
was really poor, very poor, and all those things. And so it was just, I mean,
Like, that could have made him some money.
that guy made a lot of money off of that. But I mean, he probably lost all of it
Yeah, he loved
Yeah.
it.
from
Yeah.
getting sued and stuff from it. But yeah,
Shit. I wonder how they had to fight the rights. No wonder it took them forever to get the rights to do the Hey Arnold movie. But
that was
damn,
some
that's sick.
bullshit.
That's a good way to end it. That's learning that. Because
that was one of my favorite shows, and I never understood like why. And then I heard like rumors, and I was like, no. Then I googled it, and I was like, holy shit! I told my mom, and my mom was like, no way. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't know you couldn't write stories.
Oh
off
no, yeah,
someone
you
else's
can.
thing.
Well, think about the way they they ask permission for people to make stories or movies about others. They have to get.
That is true. They have to sign up on all those rights and all those things.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna end it there. That's a very depressing story, but it makes us wonder what happened. Holy shit!
2 other shows.
There's a lot of shows out there. We can talk about them. Moving on to season 2, we'll be doing. We'll probably do a recording this weekend for season 2. Kind of, we'll talk together about how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna be restructuring it a little bit more. Well structured, except this wild shenanigans that we had with alcohol. It's fun. It's fun. I hope you guys listened and you guys are like, I know that show. I love that show too. It's fun, yeah. But we'll start having a little bit more concise talks and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed that walk through memory lanes, and I hope you guys got as mad as we did in a couple things and happy with a couple things.
Slamming the table like Elizabeth. The big comfy couch.
But Omar went to bed. We are recording this late at night. Thanks Elizabeth and Arbor for joining me for the final episode of season 1.
Oh yeah.
And look forward. Now that we're back from our hiatus, we're gonna be. I'm hoping to do these episodes just twice a month. It gives us a break, so we don't have to always do it every month.
Yeah.
But look forward. We'll have more news. Just follow us on all our Twitters and shit, all our Instas and stuff like that. I'll post that up later. Season 2 will be more organized and stuff. You'll find us there. But thanks again. Thank you guys for joining me.
Of course.
All right. Until next time. Bye. Why are you waving, Darburn?